What's up, everybody? Welcome back to YouTube's favorite couple here on Worlds Collide. I'm JW.
Any other time you say my name, I'm Ms Diva Talks, y'all. Anywho, continue.
I don't want to do this now. No, so this video is coming to us from Top Trending. We'll get you the actual name at the end of the video in the comments, in the description. But it's the top 10 most secure and highly armored vehicles in the world. And none of these cars in this video are on their list. Because that's a F-150, that's a Volkswagen, that's a BMW.
I'm pretty sure they're just showing traffic at the moment.
But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it.
Yeah, thanks.
Most people simply use cars to get from point A to point B. But world leaders and government officials need constant protection and use their rides as four-wheeled fortresses. So today, we're looking at the most secure...
Speaking of the whole presidential people...
Why are you so loud?
Shut up. The president's car,
yeah.
You know, the one he rides in, is basically a tank. Like, it doesn't drive like a regular car.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
I know that.
Just saying, I learned that not too long ago.
I know that because it's a GM car, and I did my GM history on it, and I watched the National Geographic and the Smithsonian Channel on all this. Tell me you're a nerd without telling me a nerd.
Armoured vehicles in the world. The Mercedes S600 Pullman is debatably the world's most classic limousine. You've doubtless seen hundreds of celebrities stepping out of a Pullman on the red carpet, but few people know that this armoured limo is built to withstand a military attack. First presented to the public in 1963, the German-built vehicle became the go-to limo for presidents, royalty and statesmen around the world. Celebrities like Elizabeth Taylor and Elvis Presley were among the very first public figures to adopt the car. Politicians with targets on their backs turned to the Pullman for safety. Cuban leader Fidel Castro and Ugandan dictator Idi Amin both used the S600 for diplomatic visits. The 12-cylinder bi-turbo engine gives this legendary car some serious power if it needs to make a quick exit, and the entire body of the car is reinforced with a steel protective cell. Not only is this limo bulletproof, it's also packed with safety features like run-flat tyres, a self-sealing fuel tank and a fire-extinguishing system. These days, the armoured version of the car retails for about $1.5 million. No wonder the Mercedes S600 Pullman is still a favourite among world leaders more than half a century later. If you need to keep yourself safe while simultaneously travelling in style, the Maserati Quattroporte might be the car for you. It's nearly impossible to distinguish the civilian model from its armoured counterpart, and this deluxe sports car is the preferred vehicle of the Italian government. The first generation of this four-door sedan was introduced in 1963. This deluxe...
Is a Maserati Italian or no?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I think it is.
Sports car runs about $150,000 and includes a twin-turbo V8 engine with 580 horsepower. It may look like a standard sedan, but this legendary car is fully bulletproof and boasts a luxurious leather interior and a max speed of 203 miles per hour. Although there are cars with more security features, the Maserati Quattroporte is a sports car fit for James Bond.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was just getting ready to say that because it looked like a James Bond car.
Yeah, but his was a V12 Aston Martin.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say it's an Aston Martin, not a Maserati.
Right.
When many people think of an armoured military vehicle within advanced mobility, a Humvee springs to mind. High mobility multi-purpose wheeled vehicles, or Humvees, have been in active service since 1983, and their first widespread use was in the First Gulf War. Produced by AM General, this US-built vehicle offers comprehensive protection combined with the ability to travel quickly over uneven terrain. Soldiers can travel light for a reconnaissance mission or attach heavy artillery like surface-to-air missiles. Other option attachments include the M134 minigun, the Mk19 grenade launcher, the M2 heavy machine gun, the Gatling gun, the M240 and the M249. The base model costs around $250,000. Although the Humvee can withstand heavy fire from the sides and above, it is vulnerable to attack from below. The proliferation of improvised explosive devices led to tragic deaths in both Afghanistan and Iraq. As a result, the Humvee has fallen out of favour in certain military circles. Still, with over 281,000 built, the Humvee is one of the most popular armoured vehicles in history.
Why we ain't got one of them in GTA?
That's a whole other talk for a whole other day.
But anyway, what were you going to say?
But I did look it up doing this last one. The Maserati is Italian. It's an Italian luxury vehicle manufacturer. I'm not even going to pronounce the city name. Bologna, Italy is where it's founded. I don't speak Italian too well.
Where is it? Bologna, bruh.
I told you I don't speak Italian.
Bologna, Italy, babe.
That's what I said. But yeah.
Bologna.
I can't read right now. My eye, you know my eye messed up, but here the next car. You know my eye messed up.
The Aardvark JSFU is not actually built for active combat, but it's one of the most heavily armoured vehicles imaginable. The Scottish-made vehicle is built to seek out mines in war zones and detonate them safely. With 56mm armoured glass windows and a double skin cab floor, the JSFU can withstand a serious blast when it sets off mines. A 160 horsepower engine moves this 30,000-pound behemoth through battlefields in safety. Governments from Latvia to Pakistan and the United States use the JSFU to clear minefields and keep their citizens and soldiers safe. Of course, the Aardvark has no armament, so it can be dangerous to drive through active military areas. The Cougar was the United States' response to the crippling blows that IEDs perpetrated on Humvees. The mine-resistant, ambush-protected infantry vehicle raised the bar for armoured cars in guerrilla warfare. With models weighing as much as 48,000 pounds, the Cougar needed a powerhouse engine to move over mountainous terrain. And this vehicle wasn't cheap. It cost over $8.5 million per unit. But the price was well worth it to protect the lives of soldiers inside. A V-shaped hull and reinforced bottom contributed to state-of-the-art anti-ballistic capabilities. 19 countries have utilised the Cougar in military missions, although it's usually used as a transport or ambulance rather than an offensive vehicle. International Truck is perhaps best known for making diesel trucks and school...
It looks like a transformer.
Right.
buses, but the Illinois-based company is also known for designing the legendary Max Pro 4x4. With room for 7 crew, this massive vehicle can move surprisingly fast over unfamiliar territory. The Max Pro is built to be a mobile command unit with advanced communications, computers and surveillance. 5 passengers can monitor incoming information, see unmanned aerial vehicle feeds, and keep track of where units are operating. The vehicle has an onboard transmission integrated power generator that can produce up to 120 kilowatts of exportable power, which eliminates the need for a tow trailer and can single-handedly power a semi-permanent tactical operations center. Since its release in 2007,
Insurgent!
Hell yeah.
trucks have sold 9,000 units to governments around the globe. Some people believe the Ranger 2 represents the next generation of armoured vehicles. The 450 horsepower vehicle can be fitted for mission-specific needs, and with a max speed of 75 miles per hour, it can outrace nearly every other armoured vehicle on Earth. Believe it or not, the Ranger 2 is actually a hybrid. While it still relies on a turbocharged diesel engine, it also has a small electric engine, decreasing the vehicle's dependence on oil and giving it a phenomenal range of 450 miles. At 10,000 kilos, the Ranger is nothing to be trifled with. It accommodates 2 crew and 2 mortar crew with a 120mm mortar and 69 mortar rounds. The AMPV is a collaboration with the US Army, which delivered 2,897 vehicles at a total cost of $10.7 billion, or $3.7 million per vehicle. Tactical Infantry Transport and Utility System, or TITUS, took the world by storm when it was released in 2013. It took French military tech company Nexter 2 full years of research and design to create this monster on wheels. With room for 10 personnel, the TITUS can be equipped with any kind of remote control weapon station from 7.62mm to 20mm, as well as 40mm grenade launchers. Nexter also offers an option that adds 2 light machine guns at the rear. TITUS features level 4 ballistic protection and is secured against heavy IED blasts of up to 150 kilograms. With a max speed of 110 kilometers per hour, TITUS can tear up the road on peacekeeping missions around the globe. Similar to Max Pro, TITUS is packed with communications, navigation and reporting systems. Don't mess with a TITUS unless you're looking for trouble. The Polish-built PL-01 stealth tank has technically never seen any action, but this superlative tank is packed with defense features and heavy armaments. Its manufacturer, Abrams, is on a mission to make high-performance tanks totally invisible to enemy forces. Not only does the PL01 have traditional camouflage to help it blend in, it also has thermal camouflage that makes it nearly impossible to detect with thermal sensors. It can also scramble radar, infrared and visual signature technologies. The tank possesses a modular ceramic aramid shell that was reported to be able to provide protection across all portions of the hull and turret from standard 30 or 40mm armoured piercing rounds. But it was also among the first tanks to feature stealth technology. The M1A2 Abrams is a dangerous combination of firepower and protection. Designed by General Dynamics Land Systems, the Abrams weighs in at a massive 62 tonnes. The threatening vehicle first saw action in 1980. When adjusting for inflation, the original cost of each unit was $8.92 million, making it a very costly tank. In addition to standard camouflage, the M1 Abrams has a series of defence systems that keep it safe. For one thing, it has two 6-barreled M250 smoke grenade launchers, which conceal it in a cloud of smoke and keep enemies off its trail. The grenades create a huge airburst that blocks both visual and thermal imaging. The reinforced hull can withstand shellfire, grenades, and even has an armour of depleted uranium to blunt kinetic energy rounds. In case the hull receives a direct hit, it's equipped with an automatic halon firefighting system that instantly extinguishes fires in the crew compartment. The Abrams' primary armaments are an M68A1 rifled gun and an M256 smoothbore gun. These can be used in highly explosive anti-personnel, anti-tank, and anti-aircraft scenarios. A wide variety of secondary guns can be fitted onto the intimidating machine. Countries from Saudi Arabia to Kuwait and Egypt are snapping up these tanks to protect their national interests.
I always wanted to drive a tank.
This video was fun. I love to drive one of these. Oh, that's nice. Gas mileage sucks, but just driving that bad boy, people can cut me off in traffic. I would love it.
They wouldn't stand a chance if they cut you off in traffic.
Exactly. But yo, where can they find this man at, and where can they find us at, man?
Okay, yeah, so if you want to check out Top Trending's YouTube channel, of course, the link to their channel will be in the description, along with the description to this original video, if you want to check it out yourself. Of course, if you enjoyed our reaction, make sure you hit the like button, and of course, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, because we will be coming back with a lot more of these. And of course, if you want to follow us on our platforms, the links will be in the description as well. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.